So you guys, it's summer of 1928, and you guys are in the car, and you're on the road. You're already on the road, and you're driving. Um, who's driving the car?
My name's Gary Foccacia. I'm heading up to Byron. Heard there's a mate who's got hooked me up for some sweet gear. So I'm with my business partner and my associate. We're not lovers. Don't fucking tell anyone that we're lovers. But yeah, my old mate Rusty. We're going up to Byron to score some gear. We can hopefully make some brownies and sell it back in Sydney.
Yeah. And who's in the passenger seat?
That would be Russell O'Brien. Russell O'Brien, born on the North Shore of Sydney, still living on the North Shore of Sydney. Russell O'Brien is a perpetual student who was born just before the turn of the century to wealthy stock, had a rather normal rich kid upbringing, and then his parents stashed him in university to avoid having to sign up for the Great War. So a bit of a war dodger there, but the university thing stuck. He is a perpetual student, flitting from subject to subject, never quite graduating, living off his parents' money. I'm on the trip with my business partner and associate, Gary Foccacia. As Gary entered the library one day at the university, looking for I think the latest recipes for his baking career, I believe. Yes, and I took a shine to him and saw an opportunity for a world outside my wealthy confines and university libraries. Bit of adventure, and also he's low key got me hooked on the cannabis. It's just all pot and poetry all the way. Let's do it.
Yeah, these North Shore kids, they love their gear.
Oh yeah, tale as old as time.
What's the mood like in the car at the moment?
Windy.
It's windy. It's a bit tense. It's been a strain in our relationship. A relationship. A personal relationship. I've been in a bit of trouble with the police lately, and I think Rusty's starting to get a bit sick of it. So sick of having to bail me out of the cop station at 4 a.m. when I've been caught stealing some shit. And I'm sort of, I grew up in a very conservative family, and I was ostracized at a very young age. And I was very poor, and I've sort of, as I've met Rusty and got to know him and got to know his family, I'm starting to sort of resent the fact that his parents love him and they let him stay at his house. And it's sort of it's a bit of a strain in our relationship. And because I'm a man in 1928. I'm a hard-nosed man who can't really process his emotions. It just comes out as anger. And it's not necessarily healthy in a healthy way. So it's something I'm dealing with right now. But I'm not going to go to a psychologist about it.
No, well, if you would only listen to me, Rusty, your friend, I've been learning all about this Sigmund Freud in the United States. I've decided to add a minor in psychoanalysis, and it seems that all your pent-up issues do have to do with your family, and not at all with any societal constraints due to wealth disparity. Really, it is just familial relationships, and yes, Russell definitely does not conceive of any world outside of it. He just can't understand why Gary Foccacia would be so resentful and so stony-faced today on such a beautiful day out in the drive. The only possible explanation is mother issues, for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're heading for Byron Bay. It's 1928. There's no Google Maps. Who's in charge of navigating?
I'm the bookish one. I think give me the books. I've got the maps out. He's Gary's behind the wheel, so
I don't know if you've got any points in it though, but give me a navigate roll. So you're gonna roll the D100.
Okay, let's do it. It's an 87.
It's a fail.
It's a really high number, right? That's good, right?
No, it's not.
I've been making random rolls here. That's the highest I've got so far.
You've been driving for a few hours now. You did the part from Sydney to Newcastle, okay.
Yeah.
Beyond that, you guys aren't too familiar with it. So you thought that there's just one road, but at some point, Russell's said to go take a left. You thought you'd be following the coast most of the way, but somehow you've ended up in country, like wide open country grassland, and you haven't seen any other cars for a while. Not that there are many cars in 1928, especially outside the city. And you haven't seen any cars or shops for a while. And Gary, you're driving, yeah?
We're lost, mate. Where are we going?
Is it you that's driving, Gary? Yeah.
I'm driving. Yeah, I'm driving.
So you look down. You look down at the fuel gauge, and all of a sudden it drops from about 2/3 full to being empty in one go.
Oh,
and
Is that bad?
the car just sort of splutters to a stop on the side of the road.
Oh, mate. Fuck.
The Fumbled Anthology presents Saturnine Chalice, a Call of Cthulhu 7th edition scenario written by Matt Sanderson, featuring Evin Donohoe as Russell O'Brien, perpetual student turned businessman, Alex Green as Gary Foccacia, astute baker, and Russell's entrepreneurial friend, and Liam Braid as the keeper of arcane lore, and anyone else you may hear in this story. Part 1. The Estate. Do you have any immediate thoughts?
I am like yanking the map off Rusty. I'm gonna try and figure out where we are.
I let him. It's fine.
Yeah.
Give me your own navigator roll then.
95, so no fucking idea where we
Holding
are.
it upside down. That's the back of the map. That's the credits.
Yeah. Oh, that was the back of the map! Christ! Ah! Know where we are!
You were 1 point off a fumble there, mate. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got no idea where you are either. You can't even tell like what town you would have last gone through.
Yeah.
You might have had a bit of a brownie too, so that could be affecting things as well.
Potentially.
Yeah. The car's not going anywhere.
All right. Well, I guess Gary's sort of gonna get out and check the engine. Because that was quite a drop. So Gary's going to get out and check the engine and see if there's anything.
Yeah. So give me a. You've got drive order. Give me a drive order roll.
All right. I
was going to ask for mechanical repair, but let's use your drive one.
I'm not trying to fix it. I just want to see what the issue is. 21. That's a success. Oh, that is a great strong success. The second one, my drive auto is 50, and I rolled 21, so that is a hard success.
Yeah. So you look inside the engine bay, and there's no smoke or anything. It all looks fine. Nothing appears broken. It just seems like you've run out of fuel, but it's weird because it said it was 2/3 full.
Yeah.
While he's looking at the engine, I walk up to him and light a cigarette and offer him one.
And I just sort of while trying to, pretend I'm still mad, it's actually kind of cute that he's offering me a cigarette, so I take it and I just go, thanks. And then
smoking near the open car engine. Yes.
Yeah, totally fine. It's 1928. No one Yeah.
So I don't know if either of you are very good at mechanics or anything,
no,
but it doesn't seem like you're going to get this car going. So if you look around, there's not much around, but there is a house sort of peeping through some woods up probably a couple hundred meters down the road. Looks like there's a long driveway though, so it'll be a bit of a walk. You'll either have to both just abandon the car, or
what time of day is it?
it's about 2:00 in the afternoon, I'd say.
In the afternoon.
Right.
Okay. Is there any food in the car?
Well, I don't know. It's your car.
No. All right. It's probably a brownie.
I would, yeah, it's probably pop brownies, which is probably not what you want to be eating right now. No.
Okay. What else, is there anything else around? How far can we see down the road in either direction? Are we on a highway or like a side road?
It's like a side country road. You can see it pretty much to the horizon in both directions, and it's just paddocks and fields. But there's only one house within viewable distance.
And we don't know how far we were from the most recent town we went through. Like how far?
Yeah, the last town would have been at least an hour and a half back.
Okay.
By car. Oh, that's rough. Okay, well.
Gary, do you want to see if someone drives along here soon? Maybe we can wave someone down for help, or
look, we could try that for like a little bit, but I mean it's getting late, so I did see a house up there. Maybe we should check in and see if they can give us a hand.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Let's walk up to the house. Let's lock the car. Is the car's locked in 1928, or is it all just convertibles?
I don't know.
Gary is going to do his best to lock the car.
Okay.
No.
And what sort of things are you bringing with you from the car?
Okay, so
literally, I've just got a lighter and keys. Really, that's all I've got.
I also have a lighter. I've got cigarettes. I've got a snuff box, whatever that is. I have a book of Keats poetry. And I have a pocket watch. And I have a small pot brownie. It's the second pot brownie that Gary ever gave to me, and it's the second one because I ate the first one.
Yeah. Are you bringing any more of?
I'm bringing $500. Yes.
Yeah. All right. We've got some money.
If there are any tools in the car, I'd like to. I don't know. I feel like that Russell is oblivious enough that he wouldn't think to arm himself. But I'm like, Evin knows that we're getting into some stuff, so I kind of want to bring the toolbox from the car. But is that just? Hey, we have tools. Come help us.
I feel like I've checked the car. I think it's not broken. We must just be out of fuel. So I feel like there's no need to bring tools.
We've got a fuel can.
If Rusty wouldn't take any tools, don't take any tools.
I think bringing a fuel can is the right thing to do. Maybe
that's all right.
Yeah. All right. So we got a fuel can. Pull a fuel can out the back of the car,
cool.
And we're walking up to the house. And I've just got a lighter. I've got my car keys. I've got a little bit of cash, not much at all. Nothing I could really use to, I don't know, convince anyone. And I've also, in my back pocket, my little, I don't know, they have wallets back in 1928? Probably not. But I have a little...
Of some sort.
some sort of
wallets 95 years ago, yeah.
Wallet adjacent thing. I've got some of Rusty's poetry.
So you're walking up to the house. It's quite a long driveway, like a couple 100 meters long. At the front, like where the driveway meets the road, there's a sign, and it just says Wayland Estate.
Okay. Is it an old sign? Is it a new sign?
It looks well maintained.
Okay.
And you're walking up the driveway. It's quite long, and the further you get up the driveway, the more wooded, like the side of the driveway becomes. So it goes from open paddock into surrounded by trees and forest. Not forest, but the Australian outback type forest.
The Australian outback type forest.
Yeah.
I make some bird calls.
Yeah. Can I listen? Can I listen for kookaburras or for anything?
Go for it.
Listen roll. I have a listen of 40 and I rolled an 89. So
Yay!
Shit. Just kookaburras.
Wait, I have listen. Why do I have listen? That I don't remember doing. I'm gonna listen for kookaburras. I've made my call.
Yeah.
And I'm listening. I have 49, which is a success. Because my listen is 50.
Hey.
Plenty of kookaburras about.
Oh, that's comforting.
So you walk up the house, and the house like grows larger as you get closer to it. It's quite an impressive house. It doesn't look like a little farmhouse. It's like a It's a 2-story house, but looks like it's quite large.
Okay.
And there's even like a little sort of not tower, but sort of just a small 3rd floor, like
a turret. Yeah.
like a turret sort of thing. The driveway itself diverts into a ring road, which goes all the way around the house, and basically forms like a clock. At the 10 o'clock position, you can see what looks like a garage or a stable or something. At the 2 o'clock position, there's some sort of maybe mausoleum or cemetery type building. And not that you can see it yet, but I'll just let you know anyway. At the back at like 12 o'clock is like a well. And I'll just give you guys a map in the chat so you can get a visual idea of what you're seeing.
Okay.
So
Wayland Estates.
So there's a nice, well-maintained garden in the middle, and it all looks well kept. Like, perfectly neat.
It's reasonable. A mausoleum, a well, and a garage?
The building on the left is like a stable or a garage, and then the small building on the right is like a small mausoleum type thing.
Okay.
As you're walking up to the house, you notice that all the blinds are open and plenty of the lights are on.
I stop and this. Actually, no. I don't. I stop. I pause for a moment. I turn to Gary. I ask, should we call out here? Like this. I don't want to frighten or intimidate anyone. Should we call out? Should we shout hello, or should we just knock on the door? Like, all right.
Let's shout. Let's shout.
I call out. I say, hello in there. Hello, friends. We seek your assistance.
Where are you at this point? Are you still in the driveway?
We're I think we're past the first row. We're on the pathway, but not at the house yet. We're between the driveway and the house.
Yeah. You don't. No one responds. Not that there might not be anyone in there. You probably just need to get a bit closer.
Okay.
All right.
Let's walk up. Yep. Is there? Can I see in a window in the front? I mean, I'm gonna knock on the door, but I'm just like sneaking a peek on the way through.
Yeah. Can I do a spot hidden as well?
Yeah. Well, before you do that, I'll just see what you see. You walk up, and there's like a front veranda type setup. The front door is like a double door with some stained glass in the windows itself on the door. And then to the right of the door, you can see a window into what looks like a living room or a lounge room. And looking out the window is a quite stern-looking face of a bearded man. And at first, it will probably startle you at how sternly he's looking at you until you realize it's just a statue,
right?
Or like a bust.
Sure.
And it's facing directly out the window. Other than that, the door's shut, but the lights are all on in the house, as far as you can tell.
You want to hit that spot hidden there?
Yeah.
Gary?
So my spot hidden is 40, and I rolled 49, so that is a fail. I don't know if I want to spend luck on that, but I'm probably not going to.
Can I spot hidden a particular thing, or do I just like pulse it into the area? Like,
well, you can do either.
I want to spot hidden the statue. I think it's taken my attention. I want to.
Yeah, that's fine. Go.
Examine it.
Roll spot hidden.
That is. I've rolled a 21. I'm still getting my hands across this. My spot hidden is 45, so this might be a very good success.
It's hard success.
Hard success. So if you roll under half of it, then yeah. It's barely a hard success, but I got it. 21.
Cool. So yeah, you walk up to the window and you take a close look at the bust. It's a bust of a well-dressed man with a big bushy beard.
Okay.
He's got a stern look on his face. The bust is of him wearing like a tailored suit. But with your hard success of your spot hidden, on the tie on the bust, there's a strange-looking symbol like etched into it. It doesn't look like it's part of the original carving.
Okay. That it looks like someone's added it in later. You think like
Yeah.
not the original artist.
Yeah.
Do I recognize the symbol?
Give me an occult roll.
Occult. Oh Jesus! All right. Well, that's told me something anyway. 47. And I have nothing in occult. So where's? I would have needed a 5. All right.
Yeah. You haven't seen the symbol before, but you're a bit interested into why it's there in the first place.
Okay. What do you think, Gary? Should we knock on the door, or should we keep scoping out the house? Like,
I mean, at this stage, I have no reason why I wouldn't just knock on the door. Like, I'm in a rush to get to Byron Bay, so I just want to.
That's true. We do need to hit our score. All right.
Yeah.
I think let me do the talking.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's.
You always do, love.
Yeah. Yep. I knock on the door, and I think I just present a bit better. You know. I mean, I know the real you, but.
Yeah. That's right. I'm not a picture person.
But I'm not on first impressions.
Yeah.
All right. I knock on the door.
Yeah. So you knock on the door, and from inside you do hear a voice of a gentleman. Although he seems a bit strained when he responds. He's like, "Oh, hello. Please just come in. I'm a bit occupied at the moment. I'm unable to answer the door, but yeah, just the door's unlocked. Let yourself in."
What are you occupied with? We don't want to interrupt. Where we can.
Oh, it's fine. Just come in.
I listen.
Can
I listen?
Can I do a psychology roll?
Sure.
So it's 50, and I rolled a 16. So that is a hard success.
Cool. So you got a hard success, but just sort of clarify what it is you're trying to gauge.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out if, like, is this guy like busy? Is he scared? Like, what's the tone in his voice? Like, is he?
It's really weird because even though you got a hard success, you don't really know what he means by he can't come to the door.
Oh, okay. All right.
Can I listen for what he might be doing?
Yeah.
Okay. Rolling for listen. I rolled a 99.
Oh no.
What's your starting listen? Listen?
My starting listen is 50.
Oh, you're fine.
I can't remember if it's above or below 50 where at 99 turns into a fumble.
Is it below?
I think it's below. So yeah, I don't think you quite fumble, but that's all right.
I've also done a listen roll and I got a 9.
A 9.
Which is a hard success.
What's happening in there?
So I don't know what's happened to Rusty, but Gary's put his ear to the door. Yeah, maybe too distracted with the kookaburras. Gary puts his ear to the door, and you can hear like not the shuffling or scraping, but a bit of metal clanging about. But you don't really know what. There's a stained glass window there, so you might be able to see through.
Yeah, okay. I will put my face up to the window and take a look through the window. Am I rolling a spot hidden, or am I doing something else?
No, you can just. I'll just
take a
give
look.
it to you. Cool. Yeah, you take a look. It looks like there's a gentleman on a ladder, but in the hallway. But the stained glass is too murky to really know what he's doing.
That feels okay.
And he pipes up again. And he says, "Are you coming in, or are you still there? Hello."
I open the door, but I don't go in. I open the door.
Yeah,
but I stay outside. I just want to see better and talk to him, but I'm not going in the house yet.
Yeah.
Okay. He's like, "Oh, hello. Sorry, I couldn't answer the door. As you can see, I'm in a bit of a spot right here. The name's Jeremiah. Could one of you hold the ladder, please?"
I'll go in and hold the ladder for him.
While he's doing that, can I take a look around the yard, see if I can see any other people or anyone else out at the property, just from where I'm standing?
So you're not leaving the door, you're just looking around?
I'm staying at the doorway and I'm looking out at the rest of the property.
There's no one else around. It's just very neat garden, hedges. There's the garage, but the doors are all shut. And
okay.
Yeah, there's no one else around.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna stay here at the doorway. I'm not gonna run in just yet.
Okay. and Gary's holding onto the ladder.
I'm gonna rush in. Oh yeah, no worries, mate. And we'll rush in and hold the ladder for him.
Give me a dexterity roll.
Oh, my dexterity is 45.
Ooh.
And I rolled a 63.
Yay.
I might push that roll if that's okay with you.
Yeah, how are you gonna do that? How are you gonna do that?
So I am going to. I guess I'm just gonna like sort of go in and sort of go underneath him and sort of grab the ladder. Instead of just going in from the side, I'm gonna try and grab with both hands. And I got a 99. Oh no. He's taking a fall.
So not only did you fail your push roll, you fumbled your fail.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh no, yeah, it's a fumble. Yeah, it's a fumble. Yeah.
I don't know if it's the heat or maybe you had a brownie recently, but you go in a hot barrel of steam and you just knock over this ladder and he falls from it.
Oh god.
Oh,
And he's
okay.
like,
I come in. I immediately start apologizing for my friend. I'm very sorry, Jeremiah. We came looking for your assistance. I go to help him up. Profuse apologies.
It's all right. I was finished with what I was doing anyway. It's okay. It's okay. How can I help you, dear gentleman?
Is he definitely all right? Can I check him for any wounds or anything? Is he okay?
He looks a bit sore, but he gets up and he looks a bit sore, but he's all right.
Would he like to sit down?
Yeah.
You go, Gary.
Gary's immediately resentful of Rusty for looking after this old man, even though I also fell down. Holding my bruised arm, but he's just like, oh yeah, fucking that was right.
He pushed him off a ladder.
Embarrassed him again. Oh god. Anyway, as you were.
He seems okay. He's a bit sore, but he brushes off. He's a well-dressed man. Like, it looks like he would normally wear like a not a suit, but like a like a butler's type.
Does he look like the bust?
No, he doesn't. He's wearing what would be like not like a butler's type suit. But he's taken off his jacket. He's rolled up his sleeves. He's still got his waistcoat and tie on. But yeah, he says, well, I don't think I caught your names, gentlemen. I'm Jeremiah.
Jeremiah? I tell him my name is Russell. Pleased to meet you. I go to shake his hand.
And then he shakes it in return. And what about you, young lad?
Oh, sorry, my name's Gary. Sorry about that. And he
Gary
goes to shake the hand. Yeah.
Names from the city, clearly.
Can I look up quickly and see what he was working on? I asked, what were you working on up this ladder? I hope we haven't ruined it.
Oh, just the chandelier up there. I was fixing some of the bulbs.
Okay.
Do you want to have? Yeah, you can give me a spot hidden as well.
Sure.
Since you asked.
Okay. My spot hidden is 45. I've rolled a 46. How do I push this? And
So
what do I do?
you can either push it and roll again, or just spend one luck to turn it into a.
When I push, what does that mean?
So you're rolling it again. You're coming up with a narrative reason why you'd be going again.
Okay. Do I sacrifice anything for that, or is it?
No, you're just rolling again. But if you fail again, something bad happens.
Okay, I'm going to use a luck point.
Yeah, you're only one luck point away, so you may as well.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely doing that. Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
So I moved up 46 to 45, and that is a regular successful spot hidden.
So yeah, Jeremiah mentions that he was fixing the chandelier. So you naturally look up and have a look. And yeah, he must have done a good job because all the lights are working. But oddly, you notice that some of the bulbs seem to have loose wires coming from them. They don't really look connected.
Okay, I'm going to keep that to myself for now. But I'll keep that to myself for now. But when I get a chance, I'll nudge Gary.
Can I also do a spot hidden as well?
Yeah.
Because I mentioned the chandelier.
I nudge Gary and
I got a 50.
eyes up.
So I got a 50, so I failed. So I just see a chandelier.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, yeah, you're welcome to point it out to him if you like.
But I don't want to be seen to be pointing it out. So,
Makes sense.
Give me in following up to that. Give me an education roll.
Okay. Okay. My education is 70. I've rolled an 86. I'm gonna go deep into my educational history. I spent a lot of time in poorly lit rooms at the university, and I'm gonna say there's something about chandeliers. I think I know about this, and I'm gonna really think and roll again.
All right, go.
26. That is a
Nice.
hard success.
Nice.
So, electricity is still quite a new and emerging technology. So there might be something that you're missing, but as far as you can tell, it is not possible for those globes that have their wires disconnected to be working.
Okay. I'm gonna not grab, but I'm gonna try and use my fast talking and my charm to see if Jeremiah would like a seat. I make a huge show of bustling around. I'll start with picking up the ladder. I say, do you need some help picking up the ladder? And then try and set that up right or fold it up or whatever.
He's like, yes, thank you. Just for now, lean it against the banister of the stairwell there for now.
Okay.
You still haven't mentioned. Come into the lounge. And let's talk about what pleasure we have of your visit. And then he leads you into a room next to the front hall. And
as he's leading, I nudge Gary and point upwards at the chandelier and raise my eyebrows like,
oh. Okay.
I don't know how much I can communicate with that, but...
Okay. So what, you just like, like the wires. Check out the wires. Is that what you do?
Yeah. Just like.
As you point and look at the chandelier one last time while you go into the lounge room, you notice that there are 13 globes.
Oh no!
Oh
gosh, because I'm constantly counting things. Right, what does that do to me? What am I dealing with?
What would your character do with it?
My character would freak out. I would panic a little bit. I would grab Gary around the shoulders and I'm a little freaked out by the number 13. Gotta be honest.
Can I do psychology roll on Rusty?
Yeah.
I got a 60, so that's a fail. So I'm just like oblivious to the fact that
that's right. You don't really know what he's freaking out about.
I'm like, what are you talking? Why are you so?
I whisper to Gary, there are 13 globes, and then I also just I suppose we can whisper to each other like some of the wires are broken. Like
what? The wires are broken. Oh shit! You're right. That's weird.
Yeah. Gentlemen, you may come into the lounge.
Okay. Sorry, sir.
No, it's all right. I just wanted to make sure I offer you good hospitality. Welcome to the Wayland Estate. I am Jeremiah Linwood. I'm sort of the, I'm staff, but I'd like to think of myself as a close friend to the Waylands. Please have a seat. And he leads you into the lounge room, and let me talk to you about the lounge. And by that, I mean, let me scroll to the section about the lounge room. Yeah, so you walk into the lounge, and it's a very bright room. The walls are panelled with white wood. There's plenty of lighting in here as well. On the walls, there are 5 large portraits. There's a portrait of a young woman in a white ball gown. There's another portrait of that same woman and what looks to be the same man as the man of the bust together. There's that man in a well-tailored suit in his own portrait. There is a portrait of that man with another younger girl as a child. And a portrait of what seems to be that same child grown up with a university graduation gown holding a diploma. In the room there's also a piano with some sheet music of Mozart and Beethoven and Bach. There's a coffee table in the middle of some lounges with an ashtray and a cigar on the edge of the ashtray. There's a fireplace and the fireplace is lit. And on the mantelpiece of the fireplace, there's quite an array of, gold candlesticks and ornate pottery and that sort of thing. So yeah, it's quite a fancy and well-maintained room as well. And Jeremiah, offers you a seat on the lounge.
I politely, Jeremiah, sorry, we don't mean to take up too much of your time. Our car has broken down outside, and I hold up the fuel can, and I say, we were wondering if you had any assistance or an alternative vehicle that we might rent for the day. We do have an important engagement elsewhere. Thank you for your hospitality, but are there any Waylands here we can speak to?
Well, yes. Mr. Whalen, we have guests if you would like to greet them. And then you hear some footsteps from the stairs that were in the hallway come down. And the man of the bust and in the portraits walks in. He looks, he looks as if the portraits and the bust were made today. He's got the same beard, the same sort of suit on.
Okay.
He's quite a stern man. He looks like he's in his 60s. He's well built, so he's not fat, but he's stocky.
Real sort of a Brian Blessed type. Like
I don't know who that is, but sure. He looks like a well-respected man of money, if that makes sense.
All right. Okay.
And he walks in. He's like, "Oh, Jeremiah, who do we have here?"
I introduce myself. I say I am Russell O'Brien of the O'Brien family.
I'm not saying this. I'm looking at this golden. Was it? It's ashtray. Is it golden ashtray you mentioned?
There's some golden candlesticks on the mantelpiece. The ashtray is just like a what do you call it? Can't think of the word. Ceramic type.
Oh, ceramic ashtray. Okay, so I'm looking at the gold, and I'm like, oh,
yeah, okay.
Wouldn't mind lifting that. But I sort of so I'm sort of looking at that, and then while I'm looking at that, I'm sort of in a trance, and I sort of get I'm sure Rusty comes and elbows me and goes, "Hey!" I'm like, "Oh, sorry, Gary Foccacia.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you, sir."
So Mr. O'Brien and Foccacia, is it?
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you. What do we owe the pleasure of your visit?
Well, I think Rusty here could describe the exact problems that have occurred with our car. Do any of you know anything about cars?
Well, your car is out on the road, is it? Do you know what might be wrong with it?
We've got no fuel, mate. I've looked
no fuel.
Fine, but we got no fuel, mate.
That's such a shame. Jeremiah, would we have any fuel around the estate? And then Jeremiah thinks for a moment and he says, I'm not sure, sir. Maybe in the garage or in the basement, but I don't know. You never really use the car, so I'm not sure if there'll be any fuel. But we can have a look. And then while he's sort of pondering that, another woman walks into the lounge, and she's like, "Oh, Father, who do we have here?" And it looks like it's as if it's the woman, the younger girl in the portrait that is also in the portrait in the graduation gown.
Okay.
So apparently it's Augustus Wayland's daughter, and she introduces herself as Veronica. She's a low 30s, quite a beautiful woman with long hair and a nice dress. She's wearing a black dress though, as if someone would be at a funeral, which is a bit odd. But she seems like she's well dressed, well kept, and she's curious to know why you're here as well.
I whispered to Gary. It's like, hey, she might want to buy. If you've got any, healthy customer.
Yeah,
like me. These people are richer than my family.
And I'm thinking, and then the cog starts turning ahead, that could be an option.
Give me a spot hidden while you sort of examine her.
Sure. Spot hidden is okay. Oh, okay. So my spot hidden is 40, and I got a 26. So that is a success.
I also have a regular success. I've rolled 38 under a 45.
So while you both sort of admire her beauty, you both do notice something odd. As she sort of brushes her hair from her face, it looks to be dirt or ash coming from her hair.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe she's.
And then, as you sort of think of this, Jeremiah says, "Yes, there might be some fuel in the garage. Otherwise, we can call the general store. They might be able to send some out for you."
I turn to Veronica. I say, Veronica, you've recently graduated, I understand.
That was a few years ago now. I've been traveling the world. Absolutely love seeing different places of the world. It's such a beautiful world with so many different cultures and nature. I love the travel.
Oh, okay. So I do ask her is I'm so jealous. I seem like I've been a student myself forever. Tell what were you studying in? What did you graduate in? Was it with sciences? Was it the arts?
It was it was the it's not important. I think the experiences after university were the main thing.
Can I charm her into revealing a little of her vocation?
You can try.
Okay, we'll do it a charm roll. Oh, please do tell. I tell her about my own history in the romantic poets and this new fascinating man, Sigmund Freud, 1928. You got to get on it. I'm doing student talk. I roll for charm and roll a 79. Alex, should I go again? What do you reckon? Should I push?
What's your
my charm is 50. So I'm coin flipping.
I mean, narratively, you absolutely should push it. Absolutely. Yeah. So while he's doing that, I'm sort of like, I've heard there's fuel. So there might be fuel in the garage. I'm like, all right, I'll leave Rusty talking to her, and I'm going to go with Wayland. Is it? No, Jeremiah.
The butler. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Jeremiah to the garage to go look for this fuel.
All right.
Should we split up? I don't know. Bye.
We've split up. I'll be right back.
Safe. All right.
I'll give him a wink, and I'll give him a wink like, you better make us some money out of this. Like, yeah.
All right. Gary walks out the door. We'll come back to Gary. So did you pass or fail your second roll there?
I'm about to do it. We're going now. She seems unimpressed, and I mentioned that I won a university award.
Oh.
19! Hard success. Yes. She seems impressed by university awards, I guess.
She's like, oh, really? What university was it?
Sydney University, surely.
University of Sydney. It's the only one. Yeah.
Right. Well, I was fortunate enough to head over to Harvard myself in the States.
Okay.
But again, that is not what no longer interests me. I don't know how much you know about occult matters, but we do here in the Wayland South dabble in some ritualistic affairs, which I think are quite useful. In fact, I'm about to. It's rather exciting. I'm about to commence a ritual this evening. In fact, which is, well, we're going to be having a party here tonight to celebrate that. And well, I don't want to go into too much about it. You probably don't really care.
Oh no, I'm very interested. This as a perpetual student, sucker for a party full of rich folks who went to Harvard. I am in. Tell me more. I was gonna come look for Gary, but I will stay talking to her to try and ingratiate myself. So.
And then Augustus, the man of the house, sort of pipes in and goes, "Oh yes, we're all very proud of Veronica here. She's going to attempt what is known as I don't know if you've heard of it, but It's known as the Abramelin operation. It's quite a lengthy ritual. I embarrassingly must say that I attempted it once before, but didn't quite succeed. But Veronica here, we're very proud of and very confident she will be able to succeed where I did not.
Abramelin operation. Can I do a Latin check on that?
Do Latin or occult?
I'm doing Latin. Yes, 13. I have a super no Latin. That's a. Should I use one luck point to push it to a mega hard success in Latin? Is Abramelin even Latin?
I'll just tell you that you don't recognize it in Latin context. You think it might have something to do with a different language, but you're not sure.
All right. Can I do an occult roll as well, or is it Latin?
Yeah, you can do an occult roll.
All right, we're doing an occult roll. Let's go. I got 11, and my base occult is 5.
Oh, I say spend the luck.
Spend 6 points of luck.
Yeah,
I'm running out of luck.
Useful. How much luck have you got?
How much luck have you got?
I got 54. This would take me down to 48. What do you think?
Well, it's up to you what you spend it on.
Oh.
What does luck do again? What do I need it for later?
Oh, just things that are lucky.
Well, yeah, when you're in a pickle. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I need to know what this is.
Yes.
All right, I've gone from 11 down to 5. My new luck is 48. That's still okay. It's still pretty lucky. Cool. And I've succeeded my occult roll on this Abramelin operation.
So during the years of avoiding the war, you pretty much hid in the university library to give yourself an excuse to not sign up.
Some call it cowardice. I call it intelligence.
Yeah. So you found yourself sort of running out of books to, not that you were really studying them, but just to pass the time more than anything. So you did sort of find yourself venturing into the weird occult section of the library. And you do recognize that the Abramelin operation is a ritual in what is known as the Book of Abramelin.
Okay.
You recall that it was like a 15th century German grimoire text. You don't really know what it contained, because you're not that familiar with the German side of things. You're aware that there's an English translation out there and about, but you haven't seen it yourself. But you recall from what you know of it that the operation itself is something to do with a ritual to summon one's holy guardian angel to use for beneficial powers such as premonition, conjuration, but only when one needs it. And there's also some sort of element with binding demons so that they can no longer negatively affect your life. But that's all you can really remember about it.
It sounds sort of positive. I think that's starting to freak me out a little, but sure, hey, this guy is respecting the wealthier, I guess.
Sure.
I'm nodding. I'm kind of eager to get back to Gary and check in there.
Well, while you keep chatting with them about that, let's go out to Gary. Mm-hmm. Gary, you've walked out the door with Jeremiah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's asked you to open the door because his shoulder's a bit sore from falling off the ladder.
I sort of a little embarrassed. So I'm like, yeah, no, sure, no problem. Happy to do that.
And he's like, please, would you mind? And
yeah, all right. No
as you walk out and down the stairs of the veranda, he sort of heads off towards the garage to the right. Well, from you walking out the door. And as you're walking down the stairs, you notice that on the left of the stairs there seems to be a small pit of ash, but it doesn't just... It smells quite distinct from just normal fire ash.
Oh.
There's something about it.
Can I do a smell?
I believe you have a smell roll, Mr. Baker.
Yeah, okay. My smell is 40.
Yeah.
And I got a 2. So that is a extreme success.
A 2.
Yes.
All right, let me find the section about this ash.
Oh.
So, the pit looks a couple of, like 1 or 2 feet deep, and it looks like fire ash, but it smells of cinnamon and olive oil and frankincense and quite a few other smells that you're like, makes you think that wouldn't normally be in a fire.
Yeah. Doesn't smell like a bakery.
And there's quite a lot of the ash, so you sort of gauge that this is either something that's caused a lot of ash or that they've been doing it persistently over time, dumping this ash outside the house.
Okay, right. That's interesting. So
as you ponder that, Jeremiah leads you over to the garage.
Yep.
There's it looks like it used to be a stable, and they've converted it into a garage. There are three doors with 3 stalls inside. If you look in the left one, there's a Rolls Royce, known as the Silver Ghost.
Yep.
And a couple of workbenches and tools and spare parts, and there's a petrol can on the bench. In the middle stall, it looks like it's filled with like old equestrian equipment, but it's all like dusty and looks like there hasn't been a horse kept in here for a while. And then in the rightmost stall is like a workshop with lots of woodworking tools and offcuts of white pine. And there's like a lawnmower and a chainsaw. What do you want to do?
I guess while Jeremiah is leading me to the petrol, can I do a spot hidden to look for anything expensive?
Ooh.
Yeah, sure.
I got a 40. My spot hidden is 40, so that is a success.
So the only thing expensive that you notice is the car itself.
Sure. Okay.
Everything else seems rudimentary tools.
Fair. Right, so
all the horse equipment is quite dusty and rusty, so
yeah,
it's not as if that would be much use to you.
Difficult to flog stuff like that. No, okay, that's fine. In that case, I guess I'll ask Jeremiah. Hey, trying to make conversation because I feel bad about knocking this guy over. So these guys into horses? Like, what's the go? I mean, I grew up in the country. I've been around horses.
Oh, well, I think Veronica might have had a horse when she was younger, but no, we have not kept any horses around here for a while. I don't recall, but yeah, no, I don't believe so.
Sure. That's fair enough. Whose car is that? That's a nice car.
That is Mr. Whalen's car. He got it for a good price when he was over in the States visiting Veronica. From what he told me, he got it cheaply because the previous owner, who was an English driver, was suspiciously killed in weird circumstances. So no one wanted to buy it, but Mr. Whalen purchased it. And had it shipped out here. So.
Oh, that's odd. That's a very cool story. I'll have to ask him about it when I get back to the house. And then I guess I'll sort of pick up the petrol can.
It's empty.
Oh, okay. So I'm just sort of just take a few deep breaths. Okay.
Jeremiah says there might be some in the car itself. We don't really use the car, so if there's any in there, you're more than welcome to.
Cool. Can I use my drive auto to try and siphon gas from the tank?
Yeah. So the tank itself is underneath the car. So you'd have to climb under, but yeah, you can do that.
Okay. So my drive auto is 50, and I got a 1. That is that is an extreme success. Critical success, if you will.
You got a critical.
Yeah, I got a 1.
So you get right in under there. Yeah,
Yep.
you open up the tank, and
Mm-hmm.
it smells as if it's full of fuel,
Yep.
but nothing comes out.
Ooh.
Oh, that's weird.
And then,
That's
as you sort of, look to the side to not, pass out from the fumes, you see that there are two dirty, grey, rotten feet on the other side of the car where you went under.
It's like standing there.
They're just standing there. You can only see the feet.
Wait, is it so? So I'm under the car. So are the feet like also under the car, or are they like?
No, they're standing. They're standing upright on the other side of the car.
On the other side. Okay.
But because you're under the car, you can only see the
Yeah.
feet.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Is it where Jeremiah was standing?
No, the other side.
Oh, the other side. Okay. Right. Well, I am shocked. I'm like, Jesus, what the fuck? And I sort of scramble back out, away from the rotting feet, back to where I guess where Jeremiah is.
And as you do that, you look up, and there's no one there.
There's no one.
Hey everyone, it's Liam here from the podcast. Thanks for listening to this episode. There will be another episode next week, or if you're behind, just play right on through to the next one. Check us out on our website, fumbledanthology.com, or you can find us on social media, anything like that. Give us feedback, let us know what you think, and thanks again for listening.